I was just thinking about my coaching session yesterday, right? And with a client, 36 years old, lawyer, PhD in law, in competition law. And I would say that until now, we are together for some years now in, let's say, accompanying his professional life. And until now, he believed. So he passed an 87 competition, which is the, let's say, it's not yet, it's not the first step, but it's like a second step in the career. Then the latest one is an 89, which is almost, has the ability to apply for head of unit position, that's for first management position. So we are kind of advancing nicely in his career. And yesterday we were, working on, again, the belief, right? So the belief to, if you have the belief, you are halfway there. And obviously the big discussion was that the manager that he has for the moment doesn't kind of appreciate him, doesn't value him, doesn't consider him a good performer, and so on and so forth. And obviously my client is very impacted, let's say, by this feedback from the manager. And the whole discussion was about that this feedback coming from the manager, in fact, what it does, which is very, dangerous, is that diminishes his belief in himself, right? So I'm talking on one hand with a person that is a very good professional, that has very good track record in all the discussion, in let's say in the education and in the professional life, and now he finds himself in a very painful moment where the manager does not appreciate him. And so the discussion we had yesterday, which is quite counterintuitive, counterintuitive for him, was to say that in fact the manager is very much focused on the implementation. And because my client is a creative type, right, the manager does not see the value, if you want, of this creation, innovative type, whilst what she appreciates is the implementation, where obviously he's not good at. But we are not going to, to work on him becoming a good implementer, because this is not his strength, this is not his, let's call it his way, his path in the professional life. And so what I'm saying is that he's coming in the session with such a self-belief or belief in his values really damaged, really diminished. And the discussion, the coaching kind of put him back in his belief in himself. Why? Because he understood that the feedback coming from the manager was only on one aspect of his professional life, but did not concern him as let's say as a whole, as a professional, right? And because he is on the let's say innovative, creative type, which is the leader type, right? Whilst the head of unit is on the implementation procedure, respecting, let's say, the instructions from the boss. We finished the session joking, saying that in fact she is very good, and you will employ her when you will be director. So coming back to the proverb, we were, let's say, halfway there, because what we succeeded during the coaching session is to reinforce his belief in himself, and therefore, based on this belief, to find already the track for advancement in the career. And we are done.